Good evening all. Audio video clear. Welcome all of you. So welcome all and please invite your friends. We'll wait for 30 seconds. A live session may let more people join, or if they cannot attend live, by sharing the link, they can watch that recorded videos also later. So please make an attempt or make an effort to invite your friends to this very interesting, a very useful session for the upcoming NET exam. And I will highly recommend you to go through the other lectures we have recently conducted, especially most expected questions and rapid fire lecture series. About 7 lectures are there, and free mock tests are available in our mobile app Christy's classes. So if you want to attempt a free mock test for CSIR-NET Part A, download our mobile application Christy's classes from Play Store, or visit this website, or check the description of the video, or if you cannot find anywhere, you just text to this WhatsApp number. You'll get an automatic reply giving you all the free resources we provide. Not only mobile app and website, we provide a lot of free resources. These are the other free resources we provide for GATE exam, NET exam, UPSC exam, speed maths. For all these, we have content in this channels through it. So, and for the new people, I am the author of the bestseller book CSIR-NET General Aptitude and New Outlook, which is the current bestseller book for CSIR-NET Part A preparation, available in Amazon and Flipkart. And December aspirants, live complete course for CSIR-NET Part A, we have recently started. Coming Wednesday also, we are starting a new batch of this. So December aspirants, you are welcome to be part of this live complete course. And GATE aspirants के लिए भी live complete course 2.0 version is started 2 days back. उसका नया version next week onwards, new batch also is starting. Launch price now for 1,999 using the coupon code launch500. You can activate that special discount. So enroll now to get the discounted price. The most structured course for GATE General Aptitude. More about it towards the end of the class I will explain. So this will be the last flashcard revision series. GATE के engineering और मैथमेटिक्स सेक्शन, सारा स्ट्रीम्स का एप्टीट्यूड सेक्शन सिमिलर होता है रंजन. All papers it is similar only. Ayush, let me see. Tomorrow there will be one session. We haven't decided what it should be, but we'll plan a very useful session tomorrow. Okay, so last two classes we discussed about this number system related flashcards, algebra related flashcards, permutation combination, probability, profit loss discount, simple interest, compound interest, arithmetic mean, basic statistics. Those of you missed it, that 2 previous videos you can go through it. Mixtures and alligation. Yeah, now speed distance time very fast we will discuss. Speed distance time में definitely speed distance time का formula learn करना है. Speed is equal to distance by time. And rearranging them you will get. This triangle will help you to remember that. Then unit conversion is very important, especially kilometer per hour to meter per second and vice versa. Then relative speed का concept बहुत ही important है. Same direction में दो object travel कर रहा है तो relative speed is difference of speed. Opposite direction में travel कर रहा है तो relative speed is sum of speed. For example, if a train is trying to cross another train in the same direction means difference of speed you have to do division by to find time. If it is opposite direction means sum of speeds. That is a particular case of speed distance time chapter is called train problem. Now, last exam also multiple questions were asked from this average speed concept. Our rapid fire series may have shown you multiple questions on this. Average speed ka concept, please remember, always please remember, February 2025 exam में भी ये पूछा था, so I am reminding you, when distance covered is same, average speed is not first speed plus second speed by 2. Average speed is 2 times first speed into second speed divided by first speed plus second speed. That is derived from the basic equation speed is equal to distance by time itself. लेकिन वो derivation के लिए time से ज़्यादा लगेगा, so now, as it is a revision lecture, I'm not doing that. In the previous lectures, I have explained how it is derived also. Now, if it is 3 different speeds, this will be the formula. At least 2 different speed, please learn it. Then when you can say first speed plus second speed by 2 is average speed, that can be done only if time same है तो. First distance, second distance दोनों travel करने के लिए time same है तो first speed plus second speed by 2 कर सकता है. Now, if time and distance दोनों equal नहीं है तो you have to basically use distance by time formula itself. That is being demonstrated here. So that is about average speed. Now train problem is a particular scenario of speed distance time itself. Situations are listed here. You can go through it. Then bottom stream CSIR में बहुत कम आया है, so I am skipping it for the time sake. Then speed distance time chapter clear है तो उसका एक analogous chapter है work and time chapter. Speed is equal to distance by time. That is a basic formula of speed distance time. Na? Work is equal to, efficiency is equal to work done divided by time. That is the analogous equation in work and time chapter. So, work done instead of distance. And इसको cross multiply किया तो work done is equal to efficiency into time मिलेगा. Now, ये chapter में दो unique methods are there. Unitary method and LCM method. If you know them, you can do work and time chapter very easily. इसका एक example दिया है. Go through it and if you have doubts, please ask. If you have doubts regarding this, I have explained unitary method and LCM method for an example here. Go through this flashcard and tell me. As I have told before, this flashcard is a result of my last 10 to 11 years of teaching experience. I have put that effort to make these flashcards. So using these flashcards itself, you can revise most of the topic. Especially I'm telling to those people who have followed my previous videos. If you're totally new, I don't know how much you will learn it just by looking at the flashcard. Flashcard is actually a material which complements our courses. Primarily it was a material prepared for our complete course students who join our full program. But as many students told that we also want flashcards, that is why as an ebook we are providing it in our mobile application. Okay, ये देखिए बताइए if you have any doubts regarding this. The doubts I will just summarize it, otherwise we will move on to the next flashcard. Because we want to complete the flashcard revision today. Then only tomorrow we can take another very useful session before exam. My complete course students, unitary method remember करने के लिए we have understood the idea of pizza example. Think that one total work is equal to eating a full pizza. LCM method understand करने के लिए we took the example of chocolates. Let total work be LCM of the time durations given. Let that be the number of chocolates, and eating the chocolates is the work to be done. So this is the two examples we have given to understand these two methods properly. So I will just summarize that as some of you are having doubt regarding this. One of the methods I will explain. LCM method I will take. A takes 10 days to complete the work. B takes 15 days to complete the work. So LCM method it's a taking example method. Those of you follow my previous classes, I always say there are 15 ways of doing general aptitude questions. Direct method is just the one of the worst method in most cases because it takes a lot of time. Elimination is one good method, but सारा question में elimination नहीं कर सकता. So there are you need to get a flexibility of 15 methods. So elimination itself, there are 5 ways of doing elimination. Now taking example method is one important method. This LCM method or unitary method, dono methods are actually taking example methods itself. We are taking an example for the total work. Let total work be LCM of the time durations given in the question. In that particular example, 10 and 15 are the LCM. Sorry, 10 and 15 are the time durations. So LCM of 10 and 15 कितना होगा? 30 होगा ना? So 30 be the total work, or normally I say 30 chocolates khana hai. That is the work to be completed. In front of you 30 chocolates are there. Normally we have an animation with chocolates and all and eating them. So as it is a revision lecture, we will just stick on to this flashcard only. So total work 30 hai to, total work 30 hai to, 1 day work kya hai? 1 day work, another name of that is called efficiency. Here units are days, that is why 1 day work. If it is hours, 1 hour work. I have told efficiency equal to work by time. Na? That efficiency, that is called 1 day work. Unit work. So 1 day work kitna hoga? Pura work 30 chocolates khana hai. So 1 day ka work kitna hoga? 10 days chahiye ek ko ye pura 30 chocolates खाने के लिए. 10 दिन में 30 चॉकलेट्स खा रहा है तो हर दिन कितना चॉकलेट्स खाना है? 3 चॉकलेट्स ना. 3 added 10 times it is 30. Now B, 15 days 30 chocolates. B also have to do the same work of eating 30 chocolates. 15 days are needed for B to complete eating 30 chocolates. So 1 day B will eat 2 chocolates. So 1 day work of A and B listed, that is the first step. Now what is the final question? This is a common type of question in work and time chapter. How long it takes if both of them work together? Both of them work together means both of them are eating chocolates. ये दोनों मिला के चॉकलेट खा रहा है तो 30 चॉकलेट्स कंप्लीट करने के लिए 30 चॉकलेट्स कंप्लीट करने के लिए कितना टाइम लगेगा? दैट इज अ क्वेश्चन. So first you have to find combined efficiency. Individual efficiency of A and B find किया. So combined efficiency कितना होगा? 3 chocolates per day, 2 chocolates per day, so total 5 chocolates per day. That is the work done by them, A and B together. 5 chocolates per day. एक दिन 5 chocolates. So पूरा 30 chocolates खाने के लिए कितना दिन लगेगा? 6 days. Otherwise, mathematically, let x be the number of days. 1 day 5, so x days 5 into x. That is equal to 30. So x is equal to 6. You can solve it. Is that clear? That is LCM method. Unitary method, it is similar only. Instead of LCM, let total work be 1. That is unitary method. Go through my lectures on work and time, there you will understand. Now work and time का एक special case है pipe and cistern problem. There also the process is same. Only thing is there is a possibility of a negative work. Go through this flashcard, you will understand it. Now another very important unit is geometry. Geometry is a very vast unit. So what is most important I will explain. This is a concept CSIR have repeated maximum number of times. Sum of all interior angles and each interior angle for a regular polygon. You should understand. You should know this. N-2 into 180 degree and so N-2 into 180 degree and N-2 into 180 degree divided by N. In the recent rapid fire also I have explained about it. Those of you have doubt about this, please check the last week's videos. Now exterior angle का भी property है. If possible learn it. This also was asked in one time in NET exam. So if possible you can learn that also. So these are the most two important things. Now geometry में quadrilaterals and triangles are repeatedly asked. These are the major for 5 quadrilaterals. Quadrilaterals means 4-sided shapes. So and triangles specially they have asked multiple times. So isosceles क्या है, equilateral क्या है, right angle क्या है. Right angle triangle में particularly Pythagoras theorem, Pythagorean triplet ये important है. Polygons में regular क्या है, irregular क्या है, that all are important. Then triangles में these are the major triangles. Go through it and tell me if you have doubts regarding any particular triangle. I will just summarize. Because these are some words that were asked, or these are some keywords that were there in exam. Previous questions multiple times. अंकित कौन सा शेप का डायगोनल के बारे में पूछ रहा है? स्क्वायर है तो डायगोनल्स इक्वल होगा, डायगोनल्स बाइसेक्ट करेगा, परपेंडिकुलर भी होगा. रोम्बस है तो भी डायगोनल्स इक्वल नहीं होगा, बट इट विल बाइसेक्ट, बट इट इज परपेंडिकुलर ऑल्सो. देन व्हाट? ट्रायंगल का डायगोनल्स यू कांट से. देन other quadrilaterals, parallelogram, again triangles is unequal. Again, if you want to know particularly about any particular diagonal, I will explain about it, Ankit. So that is the major triangles you should know. इसमें से right angle triangle is particularly important, isosceles triangle भी important है, equilateral भी important है. Right angle triangle particularly is important because right angle triangle ka Pythagoras theorem related many questions were asked. Now circle related theorems are also there. Circle related theorem, yeah, go through this and tell me if there is any doubt. Go through it. Any doubts? Is these theorems clear? These theorems, the most important ones or repeated one is this theorem and this theorem. These two theorems should be clear. In the recent lectures also I have explained about it, so I am not repeating. If you have particular doubts, I will clarify that. Then these are some extra theorems. This also was asked once in CSIR-NET. This also was asked once in CSIR-NET. Like indirectly, not directly, but indirectly. So you can go through it. And if there is doubts, please mention. Yeah, those of you are watching this session live, if this session is useful, please hit the like button. The minimum you can do for this video to reach to more people also, that is important according to the YouTube algorithm. As many people suggested or requested for daily classes, for the last 4 or 5 days we are conducting daily classes as exam is very near. So please acknowledge the initiatives that we are doing by at least sharing it to more people, and at least, or bare minimum, by commenting and liking the video, YouTube will be able to recommend this video to more people, because exam is just like 4 days from now. So others also should get benefited by this, and if more people are attending the session, it will be a big motivation for us to come up with more future initiatives. Okay, so ये theorems clear है. Then triangle के लिए, as I told, Pythagoras theorem. Most of the exams, at least one direct or indirect question related to Pythagoras theorem are asked. So right triangle ka base square plus altitude square is hypotenuse square. That is the basic of Pythagoras theorem. Now Pythagoras theorem satisfy करना है triplets है, Pythagorean triplet. At least these 3 triplets you should know. Now any multiple of Pythagorean triplet is Pythagorean. वो property पता है तो with one triplet itself you can find infinitely many triplets. 3, 4, 5 का double, 3, 4 का triple, etc. Those of you attended my session on triangle, I hope you remember all these concepts. If you have doubts, please mention. So bare minimum ये 3 triplets learn करिए. Maximum time ये 3 triplet या इसका multiples. That is what is asked in exam. Asked means it won't be directly asked. They will not say these are the base and height of the triangle. Can you find hypotenuse? No. Indirectly, maybe a question where area, that was recently discussed in one of the previous class. Complete course students, we have discussed in the last to last class. So when a triangle is given, uska sides are following Pythagorean triplet, uska area पूछ रहा है. But they haven't mentioned it is a right triangle. You have to derive it as a Pythagorean triplet. Because Pythagoras theorem all of you know, but uska converse bhi sahi hai. That is what is written here. If the square of the length of the longer side of the triangle is equal to the sum of squares of the other two sides, then the triangle is a right triangle. For example, 3, 4, 5. एक triangle का sides 3, 4, 5 दिया है तो even if it is not mentioned, you should understand it should be a right triangle. No doubt in it. That is what converse of Pythagoras theorem says. Now another very important geometry part is mensuration. Yeah, this I will give you time, enough time. Please remember it or by heart it. Now teaching the theory behind it will take time. There are previous lectures of mine in this YouTube channel itself which explain why these perimeters, how it is derived, how this area is derived. But now that much time we don't have to spare before exam. So please go through this perimeter and area formula, which is very important, especially these shapes. Equilateral triangle is particularly important. Others maybe you remember, but equilateral triangle, if you don't remember, please remember it now or please revise it now. Equilateral triangle का area multiple times CSIR exam में equilateral triangle related question were asked to find its area. Done. Then there are multiple other flashcards on this mensuration itself. So if this flashcard, if you have gone through, we'll go to the next one. So basically perimeter क्या है? Boundary is added. So triangle A, B, C are the sides. So A plus B plus C is the boundaries. Na? Equilateral triangle है तो तीनों sides A है. So A plus A. Right triangle, whatever name you call, sum of those. Circle का perimeter derive करना मुश्किल है, but you can just say, you all remember 2 pi r. Semicircle दो तरीके से हो सकता है, closed semicircle या open semicircle. Open semicircle है तो pi r, closed semicircle के तो pi r plus diameter. Diameter is 2r, so pi r plus 2r. Similarly area, triangle का area half base into height. Circle का pi r square. Semicircle circle का आधा है ना, so pi r square का आधा half pi r square. So these are the major quadrilaterals. Quadrilaterals का भी perimeter area please remember. Go through it please. 2025 February exam में mensuration से maximum questions आया था. Most papers had 1 question, some papers had 2 questions only from mensuration. So please remember these formula. Mensuration involves perimeter, area and volume. Okay, hope you have gone through it. Quadrilateral square, 4 times A will be perimeter because all sides are A. So A plus A plus A plus A, 4A. Rectangle, opposite sides are equal. So 2 times A plus 2 times B. Parallelogram, 2 times A plus 2 times B itself. Rhombus, 4A. Trapezium, A plus B plus C plus D. Area, A square will be square's area. Rectangle, A into B. Parallelogram, base into height. Rhombus, A square. Rhombus का another formula is half D1 into D2, where D1 and D2 are diagonals. ये diagonal का product का half होगा. This was asked in 2025 February exam. Rhombus का formula based question. Square का formula diagonals दोनों equal है, that is why half D into D. So half D square. Trapezium का area का formula parallel sides का sum into height, half of it. So half A plus B into H. Half A plus B into H. Now volume of 3D shapes. 3D shapes, 2 major shapes are prism and pyramid. Prism का volume है तो always base area into height होगा. For example, rectangular prism means base area is length into breadth into height. Cube मतलब cube means square prism. So base is A square into A cube. Cylinder है तो pi r square, base circle का area pi r square into height. So pi r square into h. Now surface area of 3D shapes CSIR में बहुत कम आया है, but if possible learn them also, that is what I can say, but volume is more important. Pyramid shapes, सारा pyramid shapes का volume base area into height का 1/3 है. So square pyramid है तो 1/3 A square into h. Rectangular pyramid है तो 1/3 length into breadth into height. Cone है तो 1/3 pi r square into height. So Then sphere hemisphere also is important. Frustum was asked once in CSIR, but sphere and hemisphere are more important. 4 by 3 pi r cube and 2 by 3 pi r cube are the volume respectively. Now Venn diagram, these are the major shapes in Venn diagram, and 3D Venn diagram, 3 object ka Venn diagram hai to this way you can define. And principle of inclusion and exclusion, this principle is very important. This principle for 2 objects, this is like this. If it is 3 objects, the principle will be little more complicated. It looks little more complicated. Then mathematical graphs. For mathematical graphs, if you know, data interpretation questions of line graph will be easier. So go through it, especially exponential nature. I hope all of you know, because the subject part also exponential graphs are there. So basically logarithmic graph 2-3 times they have asked, but it is complicated question they have asked. So if you want, this should be the nature of a logarithm graph. Now data interpretation unit, these are the major data interpretation data representation tools: bar chart, histogram, pie chart, line graph, line plot, table, etc. Now clock and calendar, a formula, please remember this: half into modulus of 60h minus 11m. Last 2-3 years mein they have asked this question. At least in one of the subject paper you may get a question based on this formula. So hour hand value, minute hand value दिया है, तो hour hand value, minute hand value substitute करना है half into modulus of 60h minus 11m इसमें. Now mirror image का question भी एक बार पूछा था CSIR में. Just subtract from 12 o'clock, that is the technique to find mirror image time. Now 12 o'clock को 11:60 लिखा तो that is easier. 11:60 means 60 minutes after 11. That is same as 12 o'clock, na? That will be easier. So inverse proportional, if you Kaushik, if you are asking inverse proportional, yeah, that is what is written here. Inversely proportional will be this, because when x value is very small, y value will be very large. When x value is very large, y value will be small, very small. Okay, so clock and calendar mein, this is another point that CSIR have asked 2 times. Any time, any angle repeats after 65 and 5 by 11. This I know. If you haven't learned about it, this concept will be little tricky. If you have gone through the concept, remember the time 65 and 5 by 11 minutes. And in every day, 0 degree is obtained 22 times, 180 degree is obtained 22 times, but 90 degree 44 times. Now calendar problem, odd day ka concept, that is a most important concept. Odd day ka concept. Ordinary year में 1 odd day, leap year में 2 odd day, and odd day कैसा find कर सकता है? Number divided by 7, find the remainder, or modulo 7 operator. For each month, what is the odd day? We have discussed this also in previous class. So these are the major flashcards of quantitative aptitude. Now reasoning ka flashcards bhi hai, which I have given here. Reasoning, I think you can go through it yourself. Any other doubts you have, you can ask now. So flashcard series, we are completing it here. Almost all the quantitative aptitude areas we have discussed. And reasoning areas also. Coding, decoding, very important. We have discussed recently in the rapid fire series also, coding, decoding questions. Cubes and dice, once in a while they ask. These are the major theory of cubes and dice. And blood relation chapter mein, you should know these rules to draw relationship tree. If you know this, this is very easy. Then statement problem, ranking and ordering ka formula, seating arrangement ka situation, syllogism, etc. These are the main things. So I think today we can complete it here. If there is any other doubts, you can ask. Perfect square concept, Kaushik, nowadays they are not asking it. I will tell you why it is. Again, each of my session is designed to give you maximum outcome. So I have purposefully skipped the perfect square because last 2-3 years में virtual calculator दे रहा है. Virtual calculator दे रहा तो perfect square question पूछने से there is no much relevance. Yeah, if you know the technique, that is easier to find. But if you don't know the technique also, with virtual calculator you can do trial and error method. That is why they won't, if virtual calculator is given, they won't ask perfect square question. That is why GATE exam में एक भी बार perfect square identification का question नहीं आया. Yeah, 2 years back, if you check, there is a most expected lecture, most expected question that I have conducted. There I have told about perfect square question because 2 years back, virtual calculator was not available for exam. At that time, that question was relevant. Now it is irrelevant. That is why I always tell, follow my latest classes. Even course also, follow my latest course. Because as per the current trend of CSIR-NET, we discuss concepts. Rajesh, let me see. If possible, I will conduct that. So if the session was useful, please hit the like button, all of you. And take maybe 30 seconds to comment under this video what you felt. Because now live students are less, more students are watching recording. That is why I want your feedback also. And record, those of you watching recording, if you haven't attempted our free mock test, please attempt it before 28th July. Before exam, it is applicable till this to 20th July exam. This mock test is provided. After that, we haven't planned to extend it. So for the exam, we are providing this free mock test option. Yeah, I'm so happy to see that more than 150 people have already attended this free mock test. So hope those students who attended it got an overall idea how a CSIR-NET aptitude question paper look like, and the solution of it also you may have gone through, I guess. So those people who are watching this session after exam, because many people may be watching this as a recording after exam as a to get the idea of different chapters. To you people, I'm particularly telling, join our live complete course, which have live classes, recordings, weekly tests, mock test, study material and doubt sessions, or live classes in a more structured way. We are planning 3 live classes every week, and baki 3 days are for your practice. And Sundays will be test day. On the 3-day classes we have taken, we will be conducting test. And 10 mock tests with video solution will be provided, and 15 shortcut approaches which I was mentioning today also. उसके बारे में detailed explanation होगा, detailed lectures भी होगा. And detailed theory of all CSIR-NET General Aptitude topics will be covered. Last 14 years PYQs will be covered, including the July exam questions. After July exam is completed, that questions also will be added. Now early bird prices are applicable. Use that to get maximum discount. And queries के लिए ये number पे contact कर सकता है. Download our mobile app and website. And this is the batch, first batch start date, but we will be starting multiple batches every month. So if you are watching this video later also, there will be a batch that will be starting next week onwards itself. So scan this QR code and enroll for the course, or check the description of the video to get the link to enroll the course. GATE के लिए भी course है. GATE and CSIR-NET course are different, but the structure of the course are same. GATE का course normally evening time में होता है, CSIR का course morning time में, but live classes both are Monday, Wednesday, Friday itself, and practice on the other alternate days, and Sunday weekly test. So GATE में non-verbal and verbal aptitude है. So verbal aptitude का भी detailed lectures होगा. 10+ lectures are there on verbal aptitude alone. GATE 2025 included all previous year questions, all last 15 years previous year questions discussion होगा ये course में. Dedicated WhatsApp group and Telegram group है, where GATE के लिए particularly word of the day, quiz of the day, etc. initiatives are there to improve your vocabulary. Also the word of the day initiative will help you immensely. Now it is applicable, this launch price is applicable with a special coupon code. So, and for queries, contact us. Kaunshik, thank you so much. Ankit, tomorrow onwards we will plan practice session. Let me see, tomorrow class will be there. Saturday and Sunday my schedule is little tight. Let me see how we can plan for sessions on Saturday also. Okay, so that's it. Thank you all of you. Take care all of you. Have a good night. All the best all of you for the upcoming exam. Have a good night. Bye-bye.